Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for crayons all over the world. Good evening, colourful crayons and boys and girls. Are you all ready for bed? Are you all snuggled up and waiting for the next episode of the Lights Out podcast? Well, you're in for a treat tonight because we do have the final part, and we're reading this because there's no more postcards from the crayons. And this has been a series of stories about the crayons and the postcards they wrote to Duncan, and they're all in the book called The Day the Crayons Came Home by Oliver Jeffers, the one and only. We finally got the last postcard from Brown Crayon, if you remember, who was very embarrassed because Duncan had been drawing some brown squibbles of bear's poop on the paper, and he said he would come back if they stuck to chocolate and I guess puppies and ponies and things like that. And so Duncan was sad to learn of all the crayons he'd lost, forgotten, broken or neglected over the years, and so he ran around and gathered them all up. But Duncan's crayons were so damaged and differently shaped than they used to be that they no longer fitted in the crayon box. And so Duncan had an idea. He built a place where each crayon would always feel at home. And this definitely is a book you have to buy for the pictures, because each crayon, brown crayon, neon crayon, glow-in-the-dark crayon, gold crayon, pea green crayon, chunky purple toddler crayon, they've all got a place to live in this grand box for crayons. And they're all having a wonderful time. And that's the end of The Day the Crayons Came Home by Oliver Jeffers. Here on the Lights Up podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls and crayons all over the world. Good night.